Hello guys and welcome back to another locomotive review, and I apologise about the rain. It's probably very loud, but I live in Britain and that's all it ever does, so we'll have to soldier on. This is a Hattons / DJM 14XX, which was a joint project between Hattons Model Railways, who are now sadly closed, and the now defunct DJM, which is Dave Jones Models, who I believe went bust, possibly. So, God knows. But their models are very hit and miss. They've done some quite good. This is one of their better models, DJM. So, we're going to review it, go through it, and see what it's like, and then we'll give it a bit of a running session later on. So, yeah, let's get to it. So, we're starting off with the detail. I don't actually have a box for it, which is a bit weird, because I thought I did, but I don't, as it turns out. So, let's get to it. It is quite detailed for 14XX. The only other ones I've had experience with are the Earthix ones, which I do have a review of the Earthix one on the channel. And this is the most detailed 14XX I have seen yet, until the Dapple one comes. Because I will be keeping this, but I'll probably be getting a Dapple one as well, or a couple. Because you like 14XX. But it's obviously very small. It is actually quite a weighty loco. It's not too lightweight, but it's not the most either. But it doesn't have any traction tyres, which is good. It's all-wheel drive, which is unusual, but God knows why. But it is what it is. And yeah, it's very well detailed. So we'll start at the front, as we know, well, as you expect. You do have the buffer beam, which has the place for a coupling there. Could probably be a realistic coupling, but obviously there isn't one fitted. You've got the tension lock, well, sort of coupling there, but I believe it's NEM. Is it NEM? Yeah, it looks like it's in a NEM pocket, but it's a weird shape. It's a very weird shape. But anyway, sprung buffers, which are quite sprung. They're actually like quite, like, they're not really sprung, so you have to a bit of force to put them in, so it's pretty cool. And then you've got the vacuum pipe as well, loads of riveted detail, and then you've got the lamp brackets. You've got piping all across the side, which is separately fitted and looks like it might be coming off, which is quite funny. You do have this sort of thing here. Don't know what it is, but it's pretty cool that it's painted out in a different colour because it looks very cool. Now you do have the number plate, which I actually really like. It sort of comes out slightly, but it actually looks quite realistic, if slightly wonky. You do have the smoke box dart as well, which is separately fitted. You've got all the moulded detail across the top, including more lamp brackets. The funnel's quite nice as well. Then you've got loads of detail across the side, loads of pipe work behind where the near the dome and the sorts of water tanks there, which look fantastic. And you've got the whistles at the back, which are very small and painted separately, which look fantastic actually. I think they're moulded. They look like they're probably moulded, but they look very good, which is pretty good. So it's nice to see that. You have the cab thing at the top. It doesn't open though, I don't think, but it is picked out really well, so it's pretty good. Loads of riveted detail across the side of the cab. The locomotive is in BR lined black, and you can see the paintwork is very crisp. It does actually look very good with the gold banding and then the red and the black behind, which looks pretty good. You've got some underframe detail as well, which actually looks fantastic because it stands out. So because it's bright red and you glance in there, it looks fantastic. You've got the early crisp picked out nicely as well, and with loads of riveted detail across the running plate and the tanks itself. You have 1470 on the side, which is actually sort of like raised up. It's pretty cool the way that that's been done. I actually quite like that. So pretty cool. More handrails on the side of the cab, which is really nice. And obviously you've got the molded detail where the axle box is at the bottom for the rear set of wheels. You do have lovely realistic axles as well. You don't have any of the horrible metal poking through axles like on some locos. They actually do look very nice, those wheels. Moving towards the back, you've got the coal load in the back, which actually looks pretty good as well. It's not too bad at all. I've seen much worse coals. You have this sort of grille effect on the rear windows, which looks fantastic. There is glazing on the front as well, which is pretty good to see. Inside of the cab, very well detailed. The lighting's probably a little bit terrible because of the time of day as well, so I do apologise about this. It's difficult to see in there, but it is pretty good in there, isn't it? You sort of got like a wood effect floor as well, which is pretty good. So it's very well detailed in there. If slightly difficult to see because it's a small locomotive with an enclosed cab. And then round the back you have more painted detail across the side, so you've got more of that lovely lining, which is the grey, the cream and the red for the side of the tanks, and the where the coal goes. And then you've got the area at the back with all the separately fitted little sections for where the fireman or the driver would store like tools, so like spades, etc. Spades, shovels. I'm going to get shouted at for calling it a spade. Then you've got vacuum pipe across the back there, and then you've got the coupling at the back as well, which is really nice, the one that you can fit a proper realistic one to. And then you've got more sprung buffers at the back, which you can see that actually really nicely sprung, so it's pretty good. So overall, it is a very well detailed locomotive. And we'll turn it around just in case you think that the other side is different, even though it is literally the same locomotive, regardless of which way around it is. So as you can see, it looks pretty good that way as well. So there is the DJM 14XX on down onto the track then. So what we're going to do is check the slow speed performance, which will be pretty nice. Why are you not moving? There we go. Oh, there we go. It's just suddenly spluttered into life. I think there's my track's quite dodgy, so that doesn't really help. Right, I will be back shortly. Right, I think it's working now. Oh! Very sudden. Oh, it's not working now. Whoa! It's very, very quick and sudden speed. Where's it gone? Nope. It is impossible to do a slow speed with it. There we go. Turning up. The hell, it went forwards and then backwards. I had a bit of a slow speed coming from it then. No, that's not good, is it? There we go. Anyway, it's not the most responsive locomotive. What are you doing? It's not the most responsive loco in the world. Anyway, I will get an auto coach behind it and then we'll enjoy it running around. There we go. There is the DJM 14XX running around. It's actually not on the track now. Oh, that's not good, is it? Oh dear. It stayed on the track that time. Oh, no it didn't this time. That's a pole. It's fluctuating in speed quite a lot. I don't know whether that's because the controller and the track and the electrical system has gone AWOL, which it normally does, but who knows. But yeah, it's running okay now that now that it's not coming off every 5 minutes, so pretty good. Auto coach is gorgeous as well, isn't it? The Batman one. It's been a disastrous one this today. But other than that, running nicely now. Okay, so if I keep the track with a gap in it, it works. That makes no sense, does it? Can't wait to rip the entire thing up and just completely overhaul the lot. and get trap that worked properly because of the bubbles and gaps, and it's so sensitive, it's ridiculous. It's annoying. But anyway, the 14XX is running around okay now, so that's the main thing. It is cometh, it is here. Oh, it's come off the track again. How's it done that? An useless thing. It didn't come off in the usual place. So I don't know where it's coming off now. Well, it didn't come off that time, so... Anyway, there we go. Done. So that is the DJM 14XX. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. It is nice, and it will probably run a lot better once I've got proper controller and a layout that hasn't got more undulations than the average B road. So I'm trying to get the lighting better. Why is it so terrible? Anyway, thank you all for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon for some more videos. Goodbye.